Well. Starting a minute or two early. Hope y'all don't mind. Alright, what's going on? The rules here. Here are the settings. We're on Nomad difficulty with a lot more frequent blood moons. In fact, I'm almost certainly going into a blood moon. But we left off me treasure hunting a little bit later than the usual stream time. I hope that doesn't bother you all. But, yeah, alright. Enough of this. To the live scene. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Hey! So, it is, as you can see, 22 o'clock, which means nighttime. Which means all the zombies around here run at supersonic speeds, all scary-like. So I am heading back home, and I gotta be careful about where I go. Because these guys would demolish me if given the chance. Was the treasure hunt worth it? I think so, personally, because I got a pretty good stumbaton out of it. How's it all look? I'm not laggy or anything like that, because I don't have a lot of faith in the streams so far. We've had a lot of lagginess. So I will admit to something. I installed 2 mods. The first mod is showing the hunger and the food on the bottom left, so I can keep track of how hungry and thirsty I am. And the second mod is a slightly larger backpack, because I'm solo, and I don't know, why not? It doesn't give me free storage. Ooh, another treasure map? Are you kidding? I'll read this one too. It doesn't give me free storage. I would be encumbered if I use it, but, you know, at least it's there. The results of the poll, you're wondering. Ooh, we've got... Well, that's a zombie dog and a deer. One down. No, don't run. The other one down. Huh, I got a sneak shot on this deer here, even though pretty obviously I did not sneak attack it. It started running from me. I don't know, whatever. Yes, so you're wondering about the result of the polls for Sunday? You are just gonna have to find out. No spoilers. Sorry, I know that's probably not the answer you wanted. Generally the way I roll. Alright, heading on over. I like how... Hey, Soggy. How are you all doing? Nope. Definitely streaming on an off time. I think a lot of people forgot to correct their clocks, but that's all good. I want to let you all know that next week we will be going Monday and Tuesday in multiplayer. That should be pretty cool. More details about that soon. I've pretty much had my hands full, so I haven't really... Oh, hello, you definitely see me. See how their eyes glow? How they know... How you know they're really angry. They're out for blood. Oh, I keep finding picks in trashes and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Oh, you see me too. Nice. Oh, we have a fire station. And... what else? Yeah, I came down this way looking for like a crack-a-book or something. This city's pretty large. This is a pretty large city here, but wow, that treasure is really far away from the base. Not somewhere I'm gonna head anytime soon. Ooh, a little chicken. If I can catch him. Junk. Gotta get that meat. Hi, numero uno. How you doing? Thank you for catching the stream. I really appreciate it. Sacrificial kittens. Oh boy. That's a dark name. So it's nighttime, and all the zombies around here are at nightmare speeds, so I gotta be real careful. Honestly, no, I left my wrench behind. I was gonna say I should be breaking down these cars, but I don't have the capacity to do that. Not without a wrench. How am I? I'm doing well. I'm streaming a little bit earlier today. I can't stick around my normal time, I'll be busy, but I am excited about what I could do for the last... This is, sadly, the last single-player stream of this. But you needn't worry. We'll be streaming 7 Days to Die next week. Just multiplayer. Oh, someone sees me. Probably woke up everybody in the passing gas in here. Actually, no one's lunging at me. Hey, Raptor Talon. Thanks for checking out a stream. Just chatting with you a minute ago. Oh, and you shared the emotes. Kind of you. Thanks for the resub. Zoe Salon. Nope. Jamway Foods. I've already been around here, so I don't really need to poke into any of these points of interest. Plus, it's nighttime and it's scary. Plus, my, there's a lot of good reasons. My bag's just about full up, so it's not like I can really store more stuff. We are trying to head home. I don't regret going treasure hunting so late at night. I did get this wonderful baton. This baton does more melee damage than my last one, 13 to 17. If you mouse over, you can see the difference. So there's more durability, more block damage, more power attack damage. Not that I really power attack with it much. I would say the real strength of the stun baton is... Oh, you are sleeping. The strength of the stun baton is its frequency of attack. You can swing real fast and get some shots off. Ow! Come on now. Announce yourself. I didn't see her or hear her at all. Yeah, I have the difficulty set up so that they run at, man, so many cars. They run at superhuman speed at night. Sort of to, you know, add the challenge. But I would like to think that I'm doing a pretty good job of massacring them regardless. Alright, I am almost full up in terms of inventory, so I gotta be careful about that. Oh, is this a bear den or a... No, it's a pawn shop. That's not as bad as a bear den. Sometimes I get them confused, they kind of look similar. What is this? This over here is... I have no idea. Ooh, a hammer. Oh, another auto. Buzz's bar. A water tower. Oh, that's actually the water treatment plant. Ooh, a part of me wants to break into this thing. How many? I have 8 lockpicks. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. There's a... This is one point of interest I'm used to. There's a sort of secret, or not so much secret, just a somewhat exploitative way in. Where you can cut through the ground there. And, get the loot real quick. Oh boy. Except for, of course, there's some enemies in here. Where's the door? Oh, no, that didn't help me. Lied to me, I thought you were dead. I don't want to fight the whole building. Dodging little boy. Not really a boy. Construction worker. Okay. Am I good? This is the loot that I really wanted, providing nothing else is going to lunge for me. That was a lot of shotgun shells. Alright, let's keep an eye on that door there. Make sure nothing's going to jump me. Foregrip. Foregrip helps to, Oh, it's a blueprint. Never mind. Helps with, stability. Weapon stability. Rebar frames. Not that this will keep them from attacking me. I'm just going to play it down so I have some advance warning. We got some food here. Beef rations. I'm going to need to make some room for the important loot. Gas can recipe and forge schematic. I already know how to make forges, so I'll keep that one. Let's throw out the paper and the fibers. And then the really important loot, which is what is in this box. Let's try to pick it. Now I have like 8 lockpicks. That should be enough. Hopefully. Oh, if I can get a first try, I'd be impressed. Nope. Two tries, not that bad. I realized I did a grave mistake. I really should have bandages there. Ooh, boy. So, gyrocopter accessory schematic. Take that. Club, bullets, guns, knives, all that beautiful stuff. I'm going to scrap my old knife. I'm going to need to make some room here. So, first things first. Hey, AI. How you doing? First things first, let's go ahead and drink the yucca. Save me a little bit of space. That'll allow me to run home a little bit faster. This challenge is kill some zombie dogs. Oh, I don't like that. The rewards for these are like kind of meh, if you ask me. Is there any other way I could free up some space? So the gyrocopter accessory schematic, can I already make that? Yeah, I can already make that. I already know how because I already got the schematic. I just need to know how to make the chassis. The gyrocopter sounds amazing, you know, being able to fly over the zombies and all, but it's actually not that useful. It doesn't move very fast. Hey, Porlino, how you doing? My icon looks great all the time. You know, that's a good point. I'll probably have to redesign that. I'll put that on the list. I'll probably have to be reminded more than once. Ooh, let's not go that way. Yeah, I'll get a new icon so that it's easier to tell if I'm live or not. Let's put bullets into the gun so when I panic, it doesn't go click and I get eaten. You know how to see what you've already read? No, actually I don't. I mean, other than going to the perks here. Perk books and all that. Yeah, if I start streaming at random times... So, what's the problem? The problem is the logo I have is just, like, too small and hard to read. Oh, if the book is open or closed... Oh, that is brilliant. Hello, thanks for that. Do you see me? No, you don't see me. He does now. I don't know how I never noticed that about the perk books before. Well, I suppose I'm already out here. Might as well keep hunting. Ooh, shot him in the head. That was a nice shot, too. Then I missed the deer, like, 5 times. Come on. I'm a deer hunter, right? The rack on that buck. To be honest, the pistol's just, like, not all that accurate at this distance. I think that's the problem. Oh, and I shot him, and he's... There we go. Hey, Shield. Yeah, early stream time. Just for today. Actually, the stream times for next week are going to be different, but that's going to be a permanent change. I will be announcing that on the website and on YouTube in a post. Next week, I'll be streaming this with 6 other people, potentially up to 6 other people. Already predetermined, but yeah, that should be fun. I'm multiplayer streaming this. All right, what can I ditch? A teeny bit of gunpowder, that's not much. I could eat. I don't want to be encumbered if I can help it. Teeny little bit of lead, I can ditch. That's not so bad. No worries, Arnie. Glad you're here. Don't know why you should... I don't even know why the typing command works on single player. It's not like there's anyone to type to. If you're wondering what you've missed, well, at the end of last episode, I went on a little bit of a treasure hunt. And I'm just running back home from that treasure hunt. It's about to be daybreak. I've just been getting attacked on the way home. Not that I blame them. I don't. We have a ton of level 1 guns now. Did I use all my repair kits? No, I actually still have repair kits. Yeah, I'm gonna repair up some of the higher level stuff here so I can sell it. So this iron club sells for 400-ish. Most of this other stuff is not really worth... Level 1s and 2 stuff isn't all that worth repairing. But unless it's like an M60 or something like that. Getting terrible lags. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Oh, I tabbed out for a second to see what was going on with my interwebs. I do see that I'm skipping frames. Ooh, I'm skipping most frames. I'm going to sit here for a second. Let it all catch up. I'll pause for just a second. How's it? It's still lagging. Man, it's disappointing, even as a partner, how often I lag. Refresh the page somewhat better. I would say in a given 3-hour stream, I disconnect once or twice. If I'm not moving, it's fine. Well, have to move. Hold on one second. Let me, move some screens around. So, my network analytics is showing that I am no longer lagging or no longer skipping frames on my side. Oh, you know what? It is jumpy. It's all sorts of wrong jumpy. Let's see here. I have an idea that I will try to commit to. Get faster internet? It's actually not my internet. I'm not even using not even close to all my bandwidth. That's definitely not the issue. It is Twitch, and Twitch is being a B word to me. That's all right. Okay. I'm changing some things locally. A little bit smoother, but not that smooth. Yeah, I could see the issue myself. All right, so here's what I'll do. I'm going to change my resolution. This might screw up the stream a little bit. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm back to being smooth. I just need to fix the game capture here. Hang on. They're trying to eat me while I play. That's not fair. There we go. Alright, this should be a little bit smoother. Basically, I changed my resolution so that Twitch doesn't need to dedicate so much transcoding for me, using up less resources. Yep, that was definitely the problem. Glad I could fix it. Oh, off with your head. Perfect. I'm nearly back to base. Today could be a horde night. Actually, I think it's guaranteed a horde night. So I should start setting up a horde base. It's guaranteed. Putting all the stuff I've got away. And then I'll start working on horde base defense. I could use the building that I was using before, but I'd like to attempt to try to make something novel tonight. I don't know if there's enough time. There's, you know, it takes a bit to make an entire horde base. But there's no harm in trying, because I can always use the backup base if I don't get enough built. I've got, what I'm going to need is, what's my best hammer? Here's my best hammer. And frame blocks. Concrete mixer. No, I want a mixer. Forged iron, 25 forged iron. All right, so I can't turn this on because there's no. Oh, come on, misclicked. There's no fuel. I'll do 50 forged iron, way more than I need. And then rebar. Whole bunch of rebar. 150 should be good. Rimworld streams coming this weekend. You'll have to see. In fact, I'll be honest. I'll be blunt and honest. I'm not 100% sure I have the time to put together the stream for Sunday because the poll just ended and the voting option, as you can imagine, is complicated. So we'll see about that. I'd like to, but I can't promise anything. Alright. What was I going to do? I got off track. What I need to do is to break down some cars with my wrench. Because I need mechanical parts for the mixer. We'll try to get that underway. This sedan's been useless so far. There's 1, 2, 3. We only need, I think, 7 or 8. Nope. You're not gonna know the results until the stream, or until I announce it. I usually keep these pretty close to the vest. It was a close tie. It was close. I mean, it wasn't a tie, but It was pretty close. I will say that. I teased how close it was, though. Several times. I need to find a few more cars. Guy's getting pretty tired. Results for the Sunday stream. For what I will be streaming on Sunday. That's what people are asking about. There's cars in the melee base. I'll just break down those. Oh, nice. Floating stuff. Oh, I also... Did I? I don't recall if I broke down... Here, let me move some tools around. Did I pick into that already? I'll double check. So if I need to, I could use up here as a horde base. Oh, right, wood blocks. No, it's still locked. All right, let me unlock. I didn't bring my picks. Okay, never mind. I'll have to come back with my picks. Because we left that one alone. Ooh, radiator. And brass. You pretty much exclusively need brass to make casings for bullets. Bullet casings. Oh, this is the low riding car. As you can see, it just keeps bouncing up and down every time I wrench it. Got a low rider. Probably gone. Okay, I have enough mechanical parts to start. I really shouldn't waste any time. One, daylight is honestly not that much time to set up a proper horde base. Not even close to enough time. But let's begin. Yeah, you can always smelt dukes for brass. That's a nice shortcut for sure. I've done that as well. Eventually, you basically run out of things to buy, and then dukes for brass makes a whole lot of sense. I will iron in there. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to put the clay in there too. Cement mixer, there we are. This allows me to make concrete mix or cement mix. I don't have a lot of sand or stone. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I'm having a little bit of second thoughts of like how likely it is that I'll actually get a workable horde base. What I might want to do... Where was that Aldo's cabinets that I found? Might need to head over to the Aldo's. But I can turn in my current quest. See if he has, do I have my dukes? I do have my dukes on me. Turn in my current quest and, make sure that I buy whatever concrete mix I can find. You gonna cuss at me this time? Oh, a lot of magnum ammo.
Ourselves a real life hero, and now he wants to be
I'm gonna buy it. And Urban Combat 1 was this military stealth boots or a hunting rifle. I'm gonna go hunting rifle because it's just worth a lot. I don't really need to care about the new quests.
You better not make me regret this.
Sell that hunting rifle right away. Alright, so you have concrete, or cement, rather. Cobblestone rocks. Sneaking. crash silently. Not a big deal. I'm just seeing if there's anything to buy here that could be useful for me. Urban Combat 4. Not really. There's cement. Buy a little cement. And let's go ahead and buy some ammo. I'm not able to manufacture it myself. We do have a pump shotgun. So I'm going to spend a ton on ammo here. I'm not going to buy the AP stuff. It's a little overpriced, and there's not really a lot of armored enemies I'm likely to have to fight. Ooh, he's selling a lot of lockpicks, too. Already have a purifying mod. Here's secret stash of 7.6. Alright, so I spent a lot of my dukes on ammo. I should have plenty of ammo for this upcoming.
Huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
Maybe I will try Shamway. I'm going to buy the
Don't
structural
let the
brace
door
mod, too.
hit you on your way out.
So the structural brace allows you to have higher tool durability. I'll just grab one of those. Alright, so it is a Horde Night, as I sort of suspected. Now here's the thing, I'm going to poll you guys. Build a base from scratch or use a point of interest. And I'm not going to have it be a formal poll, just type your input. Interested to see what you think. Alright, so mixer is 3 seconds from being done. I do have a teeny bit of concrete mix already. Not much, but it will have to do. So, concrete mix is sandstone, cement. I have the cement. So, I need sand and stone. Stone, I've got some. And I'm going to make half of this stone. Oh, nope. Half of this stone into crushed sand. And then I can make concrete mix. What I need is a lot of stone. But I don't really have the time to go mine it. How hard is this game? Well, this game has a scalable difficulty, so it's really as hard as you want it to be. I know that's a bit of a cop-out of an answer, but I can't really answer you. Because you can set it to super easy, you can set it to super hard, or somewhere in between. It's really up to whatever settings you have. Alright, I am going to attempt to make some sort of semblance of a horde base as fast as I can. So let's start with rebar frames. No, I'm too close to my home. If you do it too close, what ends up happening is how did I do that? You end up don't repair that. You end up aggroing and having them get all sort of nasty and they'll destroy your base. Yeah, it's not really a cop-out answer. Yeah. Fundamentally, the game is not very difficult. The sort of game mechanics aren't hard to understand or anything like that. And then the game scales. So there's a concept here called game state. So right now my game stage is 31. The longer I survive, the more kills I get, the higher level I get. All that will add to my game stage. And the higher game stage you have, the more difficult the sort of horde knights that you'll be attacked with. Alright, I'm going to have a real discount stairwell here. And then, you know, the hordes get harder and harder as days progress, eventually coalescing to sort of, you know, terrible, very difficult horde knights. But at that point, you probably have a lot of weapons and armor. So the sort of trick of this game, I would say, is to make sure that you're progressing technologically faster than zombies are able to outpace you, essentially. And I would say that is one of the most important things, one of the most important concepts to consider. You know, part of me wants to... Yeah, I honestly, I don't have enough time to make a proper horde base. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to work on a horde base, and then I'm planning on using the old POI that I used last horde. I will... Well, we'll see how much progress I can make, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make enough progress. Am I making a killing corridor? Sort of? I'm not really making anything, because I don't think I have enough time to make anything. But... you know, we'll see. Stone. All right, let's kick the stone out of here. Reclaim the stone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see what there is to buy at the trader. And I'm going to be selling a bunch of stuff I don't really need to him, hopefully buying things I need to make a big base out of. I'm running low on stamina. Probably have enough food just to buy my food here. Chili. That will do.
How about I empty your pockets?
What are you threatening to... Okay, we've made some money here. And... cobblestone rocks, sure, I will buy them. What else do you have? Got more cement, I don't need cement. Wood, don't care. Brass, gunpowder, no, they really doesn't have much. Nope. Big old nope, nope. You have a lot of glue. I'll buy 20 of that. Saves me the...
No refunds. Deal's done. Now beat it, fucker.
Okay, I'm beating it. Well, if only I could kill him. Tell love, I've made a ton of horde bases, so I do know all the mechanics necessary to make one successfully. I have a style that I particularly like, and that my group particularly likes, so that's what I think I'm going to be aiming for, but we'll see. I just don't have a lot of concrete or anything like that for the actual building bits, which is the problem. Flag, stone block. We need 30 of these. Where is it? I went off into the woods over here, right? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to have enough concrete. So I could try to flagstone some of it up. What I'm going to do is just have... I don't really have any concrete. I haven't done any, like, large amount of resource gathering. So I haven't done, spent a lot of time gathering stone or anything like that. So this is pretty much all I have the concrete for. That's it. That's the horde base. No, obviously not. So I'm just going to work towards it, but that might not be a point because I'm just not going to be able to get all the way there. Flagstone's actually not that weak. Then I might be able to use flagstone in lieu of regular. I'm just going to have a real discount horde base here. The trouble is, if they ever lose a valid line of... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Darn it. If they ever lose a valid pathway to you, they get very, very mad and get destructy. So essentially, if you like barricade yourself up behind walls, they're just going to bash your walls. All of them will, and you will not have walls left. So a proper horde base defense isn't just turtling, because that gets you very, very, very killed. It is something that looks a lot more like a maze, like tower defense maze. And I wasn't planning on having it be in flagstone, but that's okay. I don't really have time to make a better base. So I'm going to make a very makeshift base here instead. One that's a little lame. Alright, table saw. So I need mechanical parts. And I also leveled up. Mechanical parts, I could... maybe I can buy them. This is some sort of wandering group. Not a very big one. Oh! I was wondering what attacked me from behind. Little spider. It might look like he's standing up, but he's dead. He's very dead. Cobblestone. No, flag. Stone blocks, and I'm gonna make 60 more. Rest of my concrete or cement I'm going to put away. There's another supply drop. Not that I'm going to be able to get to it. Not tonight. Now, if I knew where an Aldo's cabinets were, I could do this without the need of, I can turn this off. Do anything important without the need of additional oh, hello, mechanical parts, but I don't really know where one is. Wouldn't hurt necessarily to run into the trader, see if he has mechanical parts for sale. Sometimes they do. And that spares me having to break down... Oh, can't steal anything here. That spares me having to break down some more cars. Like, you know, in a panic.
Oh, let me guess. You need to buy something.
No, he does not. What else? You have a table saw? Nope. Okay, well. Just tried. I'll have to get a few more cars. Really anything that yields me mechanical parts. It is almost 1 p.m. in the game, and I don't have too much time left. Race, that's what it is. Table saws require 20. Ugh, and I have like 4 back at base. And I'm not going to be able to get through there. Maybe the zombies I woke up will. If I was a car, where would it be parked? Not, I don't think there's going to be any... Oh. Well, if I wanted 3 kills... Hey, Spraxis, thanks for the resub. Alright, here's some vehicles I can break down. The garage. Oh, that's locked open. Yeah, those OSHA-mandated helmets don't so much protect you from gunfire. Now, this is a missile silo. I am not in any way safe down here because there's a lot of big bad dudes that are out for blood. As you can hear, some of them are trying to break their way towards me. But I have to take the risk anyway, because I need the parts. What I need is 20 mechanical parts. What else does this require? Electrical parts, but I think I have that. Yeah, you can see, I don't know where they are exactly, but they're trying to bash their way towards me through walls. If there's no valid path that the zombies can figure out, they just make one by attacking everything between you and them. Big old army truck. I'm rotating around it like this, just so I can see if anything's behind me. Sounds like something's coming down the stairs. But they might come through the walls. I wish I had the time to explore the rest of this and loot the rest of it, but I don't. We're in a race. Oh, hey, nurse. There's also a bit of a benefit breaking something all the way down, so don't start breaking down a truck and leaving it. Definitely break it all the way down. Or whatever vehicle it is. Because I got 5 parts at the end of that. Alright, so hopefully this car will give me the remainder that I require. And then I can get back to work. Oh, but my wrench is broken. Ooh, lead battery, I just got one. That's going to be useful later on. Maybe not, actually. We'll see. Alright, definitely have enough mechanical parts. I hope I have enough electrical parts. I don't think I was bottlenecking on them. Alright, no time to waste. Sorry, I can't explore more of this dreadfully scary missile silo bunker. Oh. Right in the head. Right on. Hey, TK. I like that meme. Oh, there's even more. Alright, let's go make that, the table saw. The table saw allows me to make unique block, or not unique blocks, but a different variety of blocks that you otherwise wouldn't be able to make. One of which allows you to sort of low-key exploit some pathing issues. So I need forged iron for that. got my forged iron. Oh, I have enough. And I needed springs, right? Should have enough. Table saw. Craft that up. 4 minutes. Whoa, I have a level 6 battery. That's really cool. Alright, so I'm going to start putting the rest of this away, as I'm not currently using it. And blue. So many little things to put away. I'm going to eat the soup. Let's go open that gun safe while we are waiting for that to craft up. That'd be a good use of our time. Alright. Pop that gun safe open. I know the mod that helps you with inventory management. I'll be using it for the multiplayer series on Monday, but I'm not going to be stopping the stream right now to add a mod. I need to go up from up top. Hopefully 7 picks is enough. That's not where I want to go. Gun safe. All right. There is a skill that allows you to pick a little bit more successfully, more reliably, but I don't have that skill. Or any points. There's 5 points to be put in there. But I'm getting pretty lucky. 1 pick, bring it from 1 pick only. That is unbelievable. Oh, and I got a really high level AK. Alright, let's get rid of Rad Remover there. And modify this, put the Rad Remover in the new one. If you're taking a look at the difference, the new one will do just a lot more damage per shot. And maybe even have more rounds in the chamber. That tends to be what levels are for. So my old one had 26, this one has 32. And it will... more magazine size, more range damage, less rounds per minute, but a lot more durability. Nice. Luck of Looter is definitely paying off. Absolutely. No doubt about it. I have no idea what I did to be able to pick it once. I've been really lucky with my picks. Last episode, my pick luck was terrible. I'd pick like 5 times and they'd break 5 times in a row, but not this time. Turn this off. Put some of this stuff away. A bunch of engines. Only I had use for them. I will eventually get all of... It's too bad I don't have a Magnum. I wonder if he's selling a Magnum. I didn't really check. But let's grab some other stuff to sell. I'm going to want this pump shotgun for Horde Night. Military armor parts. I have a ton of shotgun rounds. Gonna be like Ash of the Evil Dead. 16. Alright, you know, I don't have enough time to do any more trading. I mean, I do, but I'd rather spend it building. So here is the table saw that I wanted. Let's deploy this down. And I'm going to make... So here are the sort of special blocks that you can make. And I'm going to make 12 wedge tips. Grab my forged iron. Bars. There's all 12. Cool. Do I have my hammer? Do. Concrete mix. Good. Got all of it. There's a vulture around me. I just saw its shadow. Where is it? I just saw the shadow. Oh, there you are. Come on, Vulture. Got it. What a shot! In the bush. Okie doke. So when wet concrete eventually cures and is stronger, which is good. So I'm just using these blocks here to stand on while I build something. So these wedge tips, if you hold R, you can advance rotate. And rotate them every possible combination of ways. And I'm looking for that way. I need to back up a little. Alright, there we go. And, over here. Oh, I just went past it. Let me click a bunch. Oh, yes. So the purpose of this is I can walk on it. Zombies, not so much. They have a real hard time walking on these wedges. They fall off. And when they fall off, they'll reset. Okay, there we go. No, don't you do it. And when they reset, they don't get aggravated. They just start the whole maze over again. So that's sort of the defense here, the quick and dirty defense. Alright, so what I need to do is concrete up the pillars beneath me, as those are pillars that are going to be targeted by zombies primarily. If they get frustrated, they're going to go for these. Much more. Okay, that's all the concrete mix I have. The rest of these are just going to be flagstone, which is very weak. I'm going to make this thicker for flagstone. And this is going to be my little horde base. Did I freeze? Let me know if the stream is frozen. Flagstone wedge tips. Is there a wedge tip? There's the steep corner. Oh yeah, there's what flagstone wedge tips. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. So I'm just redesigning the stairs so they're a little bit wider. Oh, look at the little cowboy. He knows I'm here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Go away. Whole bunch of misses. Let's just copy the rotation and the shape. And there we have it. Got temporary little give me angry noises, so I can stand here and defend against the horde that will be coming my way. And what I should do is get the cobblestone from my base and upgrade things that need upgrade, and grab all the meds and all that jazz that I might want. Another thing I want to do is to extend this off the back a little. And iron bar. Like this. And this way, if there's any on the pillar below me, I would need a lot more iron bars to give me really good sight lines, but if there's any on the pillar, I should be able to see them relatively easily. So the last thing is shape, wedge stairs, corner, what is it called? Their corner. Alright, let's go ammo up and med up. And we're gonna have to defend. I'm gonna want a lot more meds and food and all that jazz. So ammo. Let's go ahead and make some repair kits. That would be cloth fragments and the iron, so repair kit. Oh, I need duct tape. So duct tape. Or duct tape. Put 2 of these away. 24 repair kits. What else? Meds. Food. I'm gonna bring all that food. I'm gonna bring Mega Crush. Let's hope I don't need it. And here it's getting scary. I should also bring my cobblestone rocks. The dukes I can put away. Okay, what else? The junk turrets I wanted. Molotovs. I'm going to leave the grenades. I don't need to be doing impact damage to my own base. Medkit. Some painkillers. Some antibiotics. I don't know why spear parts are in that. Repair kits. 24 repair kits coming out. Some of the other weapons I don't need, I'll put away. So we'll have an AK, we'll have a shotgun, we'll have a machine gun, and a baton. I'm going to repair these ahead of time so that they're fully repaired and able to aid me. Running low on time here. Get over to my little base. I could put the scope on the AK, yeah. I just don't like it. In fact, I have a barrel extender that I didn't use, but it's fine. Oh yeah, I didn't bring my shotgun shells. Thanks for that. Yeah, I know it's more damage. I just hate it. I won't be using it. I mean, it's nice when you're picking off zombies from range, but when they're running you at point blank, the 2x sucks. It's just reflex sight maybe, but the 2x is no good. Just annoying. But what I did want to do is to grab the Marksman Rifle's barrel extender mod, and I'll use that. Heck, I can even take the Marksman Rifle, in case I need to snipe something out. I doubt I will. But, if I need it. Alright, so I got the shotgun rounds, got all the repair kits going. Plenty of food and water. I do have a junk turret on me. It just needs to be repaired. What else needs to be repaired? I think that's really the last thing. This junk turret's not going to have a lot of ammo in it. So I have 5 minutes before Hard Night. Each hour is about 2.5 minutes. Alright, so there's some ammo in there. I'm first going to make sure to upgrade the wedge bridge into cobble here, so that it's less destructible, because if this bridge gets destroyed, the zombies freak out, and they'll try to topple the tower I stand on, which is no good. And then the stairs as well. We don't want them to destroy the stairs for the same exact reason. I won't even bother with the head. Ain't got no time for that. And then the lower base parts down here, I'm going to upgrade as well, just so that the stairwell doesn't get destroyed. Upgrading blocks gives you a lot of experience. And then these over here. The important ones. Zombies tend not to attack anything too low. Alright, I think we're good up there. I'm probably going to have to raise my gamma a little bit. Not have to, but I'll want to. Just so I can see what I'm doing. What else? The extender mod. And the rod and spring mod. Now my AK shoots faster and has a little bit more damage. Important to reload all my weapons. What else? I'm going to flagstone up. Let's see, shape. Full centered. There's something better than a pole. Maybe arrow slits. This will look weird. In case there's something beneath me and I can't get to it easily, might be able to shoot through the arrow slits. Not a fun shot, not an easy shot, but possible. This is so makeshift. Now there is stability, so I can't, you know, they have to have support after you go out a few more blocks than this. But this should be okay. Very strange base. Hey, Leadvoid, how you doing? We're about to get raided by zombies. I'm going to purposely keep a few of the flagstone blocks unused. And actually, I'm going to make some more flagstone blocks. This is for repair. In case something critical gets destroyed in the middle of the Horde Night. I can, you know, pair it up. So yeah, I have okay sight lines on the things beneath me. Not awesome. You know, I'd rather have iron bars because you can see a little bit easier. Let's see, what else? I'm going to, I'm going to put a little bit of a, I have 90 seconds left. Tina will roof over my head in case there's vultures. And let's make some more flagstone. How many can I make? 34, so let's make 15. And not that rebar is going to protect me much, but oh! That's ungood. Obviously screwed up stability, and I have no time to fix that. Well, the important parts still remain. I just added too much weight. Alright, so here we are. In this teeny little 2x2. This is fine. I thought I had a little bit more stability than that, but clearly not. Best laid plans. Yeah, Kadath, I totally agree. Alright. Well, what do I need? What do I absolutely need? I need a claw hammer and a bunch of guns. Let's also... Yeah. I'm ready. Oh, what was me? Look at all that beautiful stuff. Run to the other base? I don't need to. I can stand here. It's fine. Most of these zombies are going to be pretty easy. My game stage is not that high. I'm going to start off by using my pistol. Oh, look at them get stuck. So here you'll see the bridge work in a second. Or the quote-unquote bridge. It's not a real bridge. Come on, zombies. Flop. Yeah, most of them, none of them have made it across yet. The longer this wedge is, the less likely they are to make it across. And now they're just, you know, I could honestly just stand here forever, and they would not mess with me. Why are you attacking that rock? These guys are nuts. Now I could just be a more or less passive observer, and I would likely survive the Sword Knight. There are game mechanics. If you're unfamiliar with 7 Days to Die, there are enemies that won't allow you to do this. They spit on you, or fly at you, jump, lunge at you. I've actually fought some spiders already. So you can't... This alone isn't like the end game base. Oh, some zombie dogs. You're a bad puppy. Hear another dog. Where? Up there it is. What I need to make sure is they're not attacking the pillars beneath me, because they are vulnerable. You know, I don't want to. I mean, for second Horde Knight, it's not hard enough that they're likely to be able to collapse me or anything. But in multiplayer, they could. I could even choke up a little bit. Let's use the junk turret. I'm gonna place the junk turret down. Have it shoot alongside me. Now, if you're wondering, these zombies more or less keep spawning. Every time you have a blood moon, the game sort of rolls a number and figures out roughly how strong your blood moon will be. It's always a little predetermined. Some blood moons you'll be done at around midnight. Some blood moons you'll just have enemies spawn hard and continually until you hit 4 in the morning, which is the limit. Oop. Nope, got stunned. Quit stunning me. Alright, let's get back to my perch, now that I've perked myself. I'm just messing around because it's not all that hard. But I did, however, get infected. Zombie infection. Nothing like being infected. My turret is out of ammo. Reload it. Pump shotguns are wonderful, yeah. can barely hear me over the turret. Fair enough. I'll put the turret away. Down there. It is pretty loud. Is there a way? Yeah, there is definitely a way. I think it's still pretty loud. Zombies don't tend to target turrets and things like that, so you don't necessarily need to keep them safe. They will target it if it, like, blocks their line of sight or their pathing. But not for any other reason. My health is a little low, so I'm going to get back up. Let me put my medkits. Out. Alright, back up on my perch. Let's take some painkillers. The painkillers lowers your hydration when you take them, so take them with water, just like in real life. Ow. I like how they punch me and then they fall. Come on. Play whack-a-mole. Oh, I missed. I'm missing a bunch. My streak. Taking a look at my pillars. My pillars are alright. Alright, last medicated bandage. Goodbye. I'll also take the jar of honey now. And let's put painkillers into my toolbar. Ow! Quit hitting me. I mean, I know you're supposed to, but... Infected, quick chop off your limbs. Oh yeah. Someone's a fan of Survive the Swarm. Now, shotguns like this do a lot more entity damage than block damage, but if you shoot your own buildings enough, you will destroy them. Okay, fine. Yeah, you got me. Ooh. I didn't mean to fall. Don't stun me, don't stun me. We're good. Oh, look, they're trying to collapse the tower. So sometimes they get enraged, and when they're enraged like that... Oh, look, they're even enraged at the tree. When they're enraged like this, they don't really stop being enraged. They're just going to keep trying to bash and smash, and it's really annoying. So during a horde night, you gotta clear out the enraged ones. Luckily, the concrete that I have down there is sturdy enough that they're not going to be able to make a lot of damage to it. You're waiting for some big things? There's things actually, believe it or not, more terrifying than big things. Wow, I am missing everything. You know what I could try? What could be fun is my marksman. I don't know how I feel about the scope. I thought I put the extender on my pistol, didn't I? Yeah, no, that wasn't all that great. Cut it out, you guys. We're trying to break the base. Well, we're 1 in the morning. Seems to be a healthy stream of zombies still. Some of the reason why they might be getting enraged is because I have all the debris down there, and the debris is causing pathing issues, which is then pissing off the zombies. But I think we're at the end. I don't really see any more spawning. She, as far as I know, was the last one. Cool. Well, that's a, that's not what I meant to do. That's a whole Horde Night. I had, the weapons I had were ridiculously good for the difficulty of that Horde Night, as you could obviously see. That was not all that challenging. And it's all due to the wonderful mechanics of the pathing problems that we threw at them. If we didn't have these pathing issues, it would have been a lot easier for them to get to me. And this style of base here, even though I had it collapse on me, is pretty functional up until your game stage gets into the triple digits. Yeah, the pump shotty is pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. But there are, there's a concept of irradiated zombies, and then there's other concepts of other difficult zombies that this little base won't be enough. You'll eventually get overwhelmed, you'll lose your support pillars, and your base will collapse. And that is far more likely to happen in multiplayer, which is why for next week, I will be playing a multiplayer, just for the added challenge. Because for each person that is in the game, you get, you know, zombies spawning to kill them, so 6 times the players, 6 times the zombies. So what works for, like, you know, 10 zombies doesn't necessarily work for 60 zombies. Yeah, a base like this will work for you at really high game stages, but not in multiplayer. Like in multiplayer, if I'm at game stage 250 and everybody else I'm playing with is at game stage 250, our real game stage is somewhere in the, you know, 1,000, 1,500 range. That's a whole different can of worms. Who's all on the roster? Well, Artie Marty, who's in the chat, is... Who else in the chat right now is in the roster? I mean, I know from heart who's in the roster. I just don't know if they're present or not. But yeah, the roster's already announced. I've been playing with the same group of guys, 7 Days to Die, multiplayer on my server for weeks now. And I trust them not to, you know, break terms of service and stuff like that, which is important. Also, group cohesion, all that, because it is a cooperative game that requires strategies, and we all now know how we each play, which is important. Yes, we've had team practices with the intention of bringing multiplayer if and when I ever became partner. Because, of course, a stream like this would have, prior to being partner, would have actually penalized me. You have to, Twitch forces you to get 75 viewers for every stream to qualify for partnership. So the fact that, you know, 7 Days to Die only gets around 50 or so, I would never have been able to make partner. But now that I'm partner, I don't care. I want to stream what you guys want to watch. So the reason I'm doing 7 Days to Die, if you're curious, is a while ago, oh my god, like weeks ago, I had a poll up about my next YouTube series, and it was almost a straight tie between Star Sector and 7 Days to Die. Star Sector, obviously, is a single-player game, so I figured I'll start recording Star Sector for single-player, and then in multiplayer, we'll roll out the 7 Days to Die for Twitch and multiplayer, because I don't think Star Sector is not really a good format for Twitch either. Not so much. Alright, well, I've cleaned up this area, and what I could do at this point, let's repair that, is make some repairs to the... Yeah, as you can see, very, very barely scratched. I mean, not a whole lot of damage to this structure. Some of these are not even really broken. Now, as volume, and by volume I mean the number, not the sound. The number of enemies increase, the more stress will be put on this structure. There are different level up tiers, so you eventually can get to a point where you have like refined, like reinforced steel structures, and then when that breaks, it actually, instead of disappears, it will break down into reinforced concrete, and so on and so forth. So you do get to a point where you have a pretty tanky base, but no way do you ever get to a point where you can just wall yourself off from the horde. That's just not... Without exploits, it's not... It is possible, I will say, but without exploits, it's not possible. There are some exploits that allow you to do stuff like that. Another thing that you have to be concerned about is them terraforming your base. So by that I mean they could destroy enough of the soil around your base to then lose a valid path. So let's say if they were attacking the dirt around here, and some of this dirt actually has some damage, minor damage, but if they break enough of this dirt, they could remove all the support for your structure, and then that also collapses it. So there's a lot of little nuance stuff that you have to be concerned about, because if you pay no attention to it, you're gonna get collapsed. Well, it would have been a little bit cooler to have all those arrow slits and iron bars, but clearly that didn't happen. But it didn't really matter. I mean, that horde was not that tough. The trouble is I don't have a an auger, and I don't have motor tool parts. Without an auger, it will be... I mean, I know that this is the last of this single-player series, but without an auger, it's really tough to make large construction projects, because stone is pretty much the resource you need most. Yeah, it wasn't really needed either. It just would have been fun to have. In a way, I think the defense I had against the in the military base was a little bit more fun, because the defense setup I had for this little tower, it was very little effort. I put it together in half a day, and it would have worked. You know, it would work for the next, 20 hordes. No loot? Nope. I didn't get any loot out of that, which is too bad. What I really want is a motorcycle. Did I level up? I did. Well, if I really wanted a motorcycle, I could get a mini bike right now. Yeah, let's make a mini bike. Alright, so the mini bike chassis is 4 mechanical parts. Got that. And duct tape, leather. I don't have duct tape, but I can make some. I have bones and murky water. Let's make some glue. Huh, perfect. It takes 6 minutes and 20 seconds to craft and 6 minutes and 20 seconds of fuel. That lines up. Alright, let's put away the AK and the marksman rifle. We will put away the other AK. I had 2 AKs. Junk turret and the junk turret ammo. All my building stuff. And concrete mix, stone, cobblestone. Bone. Stars. Alright, the mini bike, I would say like the first big barrier to success in my mind is when you're able to travel via vehicle. That is a game changer. I cannot stress enough how much of a game changer it is. Travel around on foot sucks. When you have a vehicle, you'll be able to drive everywhere, and even if you're super encumbered, doesn't really matter. You're on a vehicle, so it's no big deal. That's one of the major benefits. The map will be a new seed starting from 0, yes. So that should be fun. And it's going to be a specialized seed where we have a ton more cities, and it's going to be like tightly packed and very dangerous on purpose. So we need headlights, springs, electrical parts, a battery. Ooh, I don't like using a tier 6 battery. I'm going to see if the trader has a better battery or a lower tier battery than the one I have, because the one I have is really high tier. But I guess if I'm giving up this playthrough, it doesn't really matter. So, mini bike. I like motorcycles a lot better, but you know what? I'm actually really close to leveling. I'm not going to do this until I level up so I could get a motorcycle, not a mini bike. The mini bikes are a little, lame? For lack of a better term. Salmon. Yeah. As soon as I level up, I'll be able to make a motorbike. I'll just invest it in my perks. Yeah, oh, Damien will be playing with us as well. He knows more about this game than I do, I'd say. Well, I never used my Molotovs. So I'm just looking to kill some zombies. Go back in here. Probably don't want to... Oh, you know what? Do I do have frames. Okay, frame. I don't want to drop down in there right now. That's like a little bit too many enemies all at once. Let's see if I can scratch up a few people to kill to level me up for a motorcycle. So I think it would be fun to do that treasure hunt. I'm just firing to get their attention. I have enough frames to get back up, but I might go the other way. So a nitrogen map, what a nitrogen map is, it changes the default. Oh, you're really close. It changes the way the default map is generated. So the default map generates a few towns here and there and puts them in different biomes. It's sort of like lightly, densely oh, that was a window. It's sort of lightly populated, and nitrogen allows you to modify the default map generation to have it be a lot more dense or a lot more whatever you want. It sort of allows you to change the map generation how you see fit, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're generating a nitrogen map, and the purpose of it is we're going to be in a big mega city, which is more dangerous and more challenging. So I'm pretty close to leveling up. I just need a little bit more experience. There should be, unless I clear them, I might already clear them out of here already. Go down this way. Well, the ones behind this door, they're going to dash through the door, but I'm not going to wait for that. I'm going to find some other enemies. Oh! My junk turret that I lost. Oh. I don't know where the junk turret is. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I leveled up. I hear the junk turret. I do not see the junk turret. Twofer. I kind of feel like I'm in Wolfenstein or something. Ooh, pistol bullets. Some lovely drinking water. Hello, miss. That's the loot room, yep. Using all my precious shotgun ammo. The way you can play when you know you're not going to be playing next time. Really different. Alright, so they're bashing through the railings up there. Here's the silo. Ow. Bad zombie. Cafeteria. I've definitely leveled up enough to get... Actually, can I even get Grease Monkey? No, it's stuck behind more int. So I need int 6. So I'll just keep leveling. Let's go back to that locked room, see if they busted their way out. My turret should be... I don't know, it's somewhere in this wall or something. I don't really know where it is. But that's alright. Alright, so here's the beautiful loot room that those zombies broke out of. There's some pants. College jacket. What do I am currently wearing? College jackets allow you run a little bit faster. Come on. Modify. And BDU bottoms. Opposed to my gothic pants. Yeah, I'm going to make that change too. Alright, so BDU bottoms I'm going to wear. My little pink shorts, my hot pants. Let's dye them red. Give them cargo pockets. Dye them red. No, oh, not take. My bad. And then the college jacket. I'll have it just be yellow. Oops. Man, I'm really bad at clicking right now. Modify. That's a little bit extra run speed. It's kind of nice. 10% run speed. Gothic pants and poncho I don't need. Old chair I don't need. Shades. Football helmet. I'll keep the football helmet. I could probably sell it. Alright, so here's the munitions box. Which building is this? This is the missile silo. Iron Knuckle, shotgun, and 7.62. Then we have all these wonderful Shotgun Messiah crates. Custom fittings mod. Baseball parts. A lot of parts. The custom fitting mod. Let's put that in somewhere. So this gives more mobility. I guess I'll put it in my chest armor. Because the improved fittings is less useful. But the cooling mesh is far less useful. I don't really venture into hot biomes or anything. That lowers the penalty for having armor. I have this pink dye. Guess I'll put it on my gloves. Alright, we are all looted up. Boxes. What else is there for me to do in this silo? But aren't you productive? There we go. But kill some additional zombies for the possibility of leveling up. I'm not super familiar with this point of entry. Oh, what is this? Shirt with yellow dye and purple dye. I'm just gonna break these down. And a skull cap. Good clothing there. I have mountain lions too. Some boxes on the lift. Yes. Poppin' pills, cardboard box, and Shamway. Hey, Hatham, how you doing? Coal. I got a lump of coal. Plastic. And steel tool parts. That's actually kind of nice. Jump shot. Having a hard time getting proper line of sight. Oh, hello, guys. They must have figured out a valid path to get to me. Is that primitive? Yeah. I don't need no primitive bow. I can hear a whole bunch of them pounding on a wall somewhere down here. This is the hatch. Did I finish that bandage? Oh, yes. No, maybe. Locked. Okay. Down I go. I loot the mounds of garbage. Oh, because I just found some lockpicks in there. Worth it. Hi, ladies. You look cranky. Alright, honestly, I'm not sure where else to go. I'll just keep moving towards where I think I hear enemies. I hear a lot of footsteps. Alright, we're on floor 2 of the silo. This is bulletproof glass, so... Alright, I need to get into there. There's, That's a lot of... That's some additional zombies. Oh, wow! Scrap gloves, cool. Level 5. That'll be good to sell. Alright, so this is the top of the silo. Too lazy to switch guns, I'll just blast my way in. Found you. Alright, so I already, this is the way it came down. Where are they coming up from? Looted. I've been here. Maybe they're with the turret somewhere? Yeah, possibly. Probably. Oh, this is the parking lot. Never mind. Alright, what else is there to do? There is my dig quest that I could head to. Buried supplies. Made it deactive. Because what do I need? I either need nerdy glasses. I need nerdy glasses and 1 more level, or I need 3 more levels. That's kind of a lot for a motorcycle. 3 levels. Probably not get that. Thought a tree stump was a wolf. That's embarrassing. Well, I made it out of the POI with pretty decent amount of loot. And I didn't die, so, you know, could be worse. Used up a whole lot of ammo, but I don't really mind. What the silo looks from the outside? I'll swing by there soon. Doesn't look like much. Just a bunch of concrete walls. More or less. Oh! Crowd in the door much? Guess you're done dancing. Well, one way to get concrete is mining it like that. Or cement, I should say, not concrete. Well, it leads to concrete. But I ain't got no patience for that. I don't really have need of a base, so I don't want to make any more base building. You'll see some pretty awesome base building next week. Or the week after. It depends on how productive we are next week in our base designs. Water tower, what point of interest was this? Was this just one of the apartment complexes? Now it looks more than an apartment complex. I'm a little bummed that I haven't been getting high-tier quests. Part of it, I think, is because I don't have a bike. It takes me a long time to move around. Does other people have recording abilities? I don't know. My guess is yes. I could ask. I'll ask this weekend. It'd be cool if there was simultaneous streams. Oh, come on. You should die from this one. Yep. Let's get my double. Run out of room here. Don't need the fragment. Don't need the jars. Don't need that either. You got capped. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool point of interest that I've never even seen either. But we have some big plans for the multiplayer stream in terms of points of interest and what we'll be doing. Oh, come on. Where else could this thing be? Like right in the spot. All right, let me dig around just. Glitch. That's really not all that possible. I mean, it barely is possible. I should say it's not impossible, just barely possible. Ooh, I got a Gravedigger mod, which allows me to dig quicker. I know there's zombies coming to kill me. But I'm not that endangered. We're going to be playing to where I'm standing, or what I'm doing is going to be sort of the hot, busy spot. I killed her on the first shot. So I probably won't be missing much of the action from my own camera. A lot of the action is, of course, Horde Nights and, you know, the Bloodmoon Nights, rather. And the Bloodmoon Nights, I'm not going to miss it, obviously. I'll be online and I'll be right in the thick of it. If it is possible to have other people stream, I'll check that out. But it's definitely hardware intensive. It's not super easy to stream this game. I'm not even able to stream due to my bandwidth or whatnot on the resolution that I play at. That looked like a headshot to me. Suppose it wasn't. But we'll see. Hopefully that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, this game chugs for silly reasons. It's not, given its sort of low resolution, it doesn't run very smooth. It's not very well optimized, sadly. If it was, you know, it'd be a little bit easier to stream it. I wish it ran more smoothly. I really do. In fact, there was a bug just not too long ago where the game was running like total crap. Like my super rig barely could run it for whatever reason. There was also a bug at the start of 18 where how to explain? If you were near someone, like another player, it broke. So, who wanted to wax? Here is the silo. This is what it looks like. So, this sort of looks like the standard military bases that you'll see. This is what the start of the silo looks like. You have a little tower in the middle. This main big tower. This goes down. And then the silos start here. And here's where the missiles... This is the tip of the missile. Right there. With the sort of red concrete things. Oh, and a bird's nest. Nesting in a missile silo. Sense. Yeah, but that's what that looks like. Really should keep frames on hand. I don't get stuck. And now I need another frame. Yeah, definitely check it out. Beware, it is full of dangers. So, you can't just waltz in there ill-prepared. But it's fun down there. But there are some whites down there that are to chop you up pretty quick if you're not ready. Ooh, a lot of 9mm. Yes, please. Ooh, tier 3 quest. So here's a fetch that's not so far away. That's tier 3.
Disappoint me, and you'll find yourself on the wrong end of a rope.
He just threatened to hang me. Cool.
Cha-ching!
I'm gonna repair
Thanks,
the
buddy.
level 5 item to sell. Yep, definitely got my money out of that. What else? Steel spear, I don't need. Shotgun parts, not gonna craft one. Bow parts, not gonna craft one. Baseball parts, not gonna craft one. Anything else here that I probably won't use? What he's offering hasn't changed? Oh, changed the tree branch swing. Well, I'm running this just fine. But yeah, I could tweak it if I needed to. I'm not having any problems running this on my rig right now. It's just sometimes when I stream it, like, has a seizure or whatever.
Sale is a sale, even if it's to a scumbag like you.
Alright. So friendly of you. Joel? This dude's not Joel.
No refunds. Deal's done. Now beat it, fucker.
Ew. Flop. Alright, so let's do the fetch quest, the tier 3. Gotta get that bargaining magnum? Yeah, I do. Actually, I have a ton of magnum ammo right now, Skith, and I just don't have a use for it, which is so sad. It the break of my heart. Look, I have over 300 magnum rounds. No use for it whatsoever. Just got a ton of it. Alright, I'm gonna just drop off a bunch of this stuff so I can keep questing. Unless you all want to see something else. Bulk goods, stone. Clay, cement, coal, crafting parts, duct tape, bucket parts, crafting parts. Yep, like I'm going crazy. Ammo. I'm just trying to free up some space. I definitely don't need a hammer where I'm headed. Or chrysanthemum seeds. Alright, I'm pretty good now. I don't have bandages. Well, I have small ones. Okay. Oh, thanks, journal. Yeah, I don't care. The fetch quest. So the higher level the quest, the more dangerous zombies you're gonna encounter inside the point of interest. What I need is, I should really carry around some frame blocks for me if I get stuck. Really unwise not to have, like, an escape. Now I have the escape. So I have bandages, I've got frames, I've got all my weapons. Yeah, multiplayer is very, very not balanced. I had to scale back the amount of zombies we got because, so some of the hardest zombies in the game, you've got irradiated cops. When they take damage, they explode sometimes. They also spit on you, and the spit can do a lot of harm. You've got demolition, so they basically have C4 on their chest, and if you shoot the C4, they will explode on you, and you got to be careful around them for obvious reasons. And in multiplayer, they spawn in super... Oh. Okay. Well, this will be interesting. In multiplayer, they spawn in really, really high quantities. The reason why I say this is going to be interesting, this is the bear den. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, I agree with you, Mickle Moose. Most of the games, a lot of the games today have so many microtransactions that it pisses me off. This one does not. So luckily for me, I don't actually have to go up to the bear den because my courier package is downstairs. But I'm going to go up anyway because I got a death wish. Just some trash back here. Come on. Get the trash. I want coffee. I want soda. Oh, yucca. That will do. I think I'm wealthy enough that I probably can ignore most of the storage here, although I am finding food. Like corn. Corn seed. Scythia loves corn. Come on, dudes. They pop out of these, these... What are they called? Brains. Not fully functional. Ooh, a working chem bench. Out of these stills. Usually they pop out after one attack. Oh, because they're attacking the wrong angle. Oops. Brewvats, whatever you want to call them. Stills, brewvats, etc. Alright, so my courier package is down below, but I wouldn't deny you the opportunity for a near-death experience by going up here. Because these zombie bears can tank like you would not believe. Alright. I think that's the closest I've been to death. Good job, zombie bear. Use a med kit. Stab him up real good. Now, there would have been, like, line of sight or other ways to sort of exploit that fight, but I don't really want to do that. I wanted to fight them there. Zombie bears are super scary. That's when you want a panic weapon like a pump shotty or a or something like that. A pump shotty or a are you stuck? Brainless little zombie. Or AK or something like that, just to spray them down real fast. Because they scary. You do not want to get bashed around by a zombie bear. Ooh, more ammo. And I think I just found some beer. You know, why not get a little drunk? Oh no, it was the other stuff was honey. Time to get some beer. Arms Attack, thanks for the resub. I celebrated with a drink. Now I'm seeing double. That's probably really annoying for you guys. Really annoying for me. So my courier package is down below, but the loot room's right here. Silencer mod and a barrel extender. Put the barrel extender in. These zombies will open the door for me. I don't really need to do it. Ooh, 2 hunting rifles and a double barrel shotgun. A silencer. So the silencer, unless you have enough points in, what is it, urban combat or something? Oh no! Just axed the ammo. Oh well. It reduces the amount of damage that you do, so don't use silencers unless you have maxed out perk books. This is the wrong tool, but I don't care. Sometimes you... Oh, I found a toilet pistol. That's my first toilet gun. Nice. And then if I wanted to go... Oh, hello. Up to reload. If I want to go upstairs, the up is this way. There should be some vultures up here for me to kill. Usually. Where are you, stupid vulture? I don't know why I'm clearing the entire... There they are. I don't know why I'm clearing the entire thing, because there's not a lot of loot up here. And everything I need to do to downstairs. It's maxed urban combat, thank you. Yeah, unless you have maxed urban combat, I thought it was urban combat, the silencers lower your damage. It could be nice if you have the stealth kill. So there's a perk tree that gives you more damage, Night Stalker. And there's other ways to do sneak attacks, but I don't have that, so. Where'd you come from, dude? Alright, so my courier package is somewhere down here. Ooh, a learning insulated. So my courier package is in there. Yep, there it is. Now I can be on my way. I could also do the treasure hunt. Yeah, the agility tree allows you to have crazy sneak attack damage. My dude looks cool. I don't know why my hood is hidden though. Oh, is it because of my jacket? Yeah, it's because of my jacket. I don't know. I look like a very bloody guy. I didn't have a... Yeah, I don't know. Let's drink some yucca juice to sprint. I'll also demonstrate that I can stand on landmines. That's a landmine that would normally kill me, and I could run right over it. Yeah, double strand outfit. That's exactly what this is. I'm in double strand. Alright, time to talk to the trader, and I think what I'm going to do is, it's unlikely that I'm going to get enough points to get a proper motorcycle, so I'll just use the little mini bike. It's a little emasculating and underpowered, but it'll get me from point A to point B without, you know, the running parts. In fact, speaking of running parts, let me get rid of my armor. I'll run a little faster. Don't forget the honks. Well, everything honks like clown horns. Hi, Dark Mastery Eye. Welcome. So we'll do some additional questing. I just want to get a mini bike first.
Get lost,
Hi,
thumb.
Baseball bat. I can craft baseball bats. No thanks. So let's get the claw hammer because I can sell it. Tells me to get lost, and then he gives me a mission. I'm going to take the fetch clear.
Work if can't say I'm
That is a kilometer away to encourage the fact that I should build a bike. Let's go build a bike. So I think I've already collected all the materials that I need. I did recently get a low-level lead-acid battery, which is great. So, duct tape, mechanical parts, electrical parts, headlights, wheels. I need one more wheel, obviously. But I'll make that with acid. Short pipes. Engine. Get all my armor back on. Alright, mini bike, handlebars, crafting that up. And then the chassis, I need 10 more forged iron for that. I'll start cooking that up in case I don't have that. I have 2 of 10. What else do I need for that? Mini chassis, duct tape, leather, electrical parts, so I have all that. And then I'm going to need a wheel as well. So this wheel is going to take scrap polymers. I have enough scrap polymers, acid, oil, and also coal. I've got the coal as well. Alright, so there's the wheel. 2 wheels. And the chassis. What am I missing? Oh, 1 forged iron. Well, okay. And the chassis. And that's it. Alright. Cool. Let's put away some of these mods. Cleaning up my inventory so I can go quest. While all that cooks up. In fact, let me get rid of my bottled water. I just want yucca. Better. So I'm going to need the battery, the engine, 2 wheels, the chassis, the handlebars, and we'll be done. That makes a bike. Have that in just a minute or two. Have I found another vendor? No, I have not yet found another vendor, which bums me out a little bit. But that's alright. I mean, you know, I'll happen upon them or I won't. Let's bring the machine gun to have a little bit more fun in lieu of the pistol. That'll be my primary. And I'm going to repair my stuff. In fact, let's repair all my armor. I have enough repair kits. I don't need to sweat it. There's the other wheel. And if I check the mini bike... No, not mini bike. I just need the... I'm waiting on the chassis, that's it. I don't need these other hunting rifles, pistol, shotgun shell. Actually, no, I do want the shotgun shells. But maybe not multiple stacks of it. I'll take all my 7.62 though. Mechanical parts. Go away. Iron. What else? I don't need a hammer. I was going to sell that, but oh well. Okay, that's a lot of inventory organization. I should make a unicycle. That'd be pretty funny. Imagine unicycling with a clown horn away from a horde. That'd be a good laugh. Come on, chassis. 6 seconds. There I am being impatient at 3 seconds left. Alright, and now the whole dang mini bike. 1 minute, 11 seconds, and let me get gasoline. The bike itself will have an inventory, so I can put stuff in it, but you can't pick the bike up unless its inventory is emptied. You can also dye your bike colors, but it won't display. So I don't necessarily need to dye my own. Look at all this journal stuff. If you didn't know how to play, you could go through the journal and it would tell you everything you need to know, but I don't need to know anything. Water is good. Food, I could use a little bit more food. Let me risk food poisoning. Eat some eggs and bacon. That gives a lot of food. And then we'll get out to that fetch. Take my dukes with me. Do I already have the, there's a perk that allows you to fall from great heights. The Great Heist. No, I don't have that yet. Alright, here we go. Me on my mini bike. Yeehaw. Now we're cooking with gas. So here's what it looks like. I can refuel it with gasoline. I can pick it up. And I can ride it. My little putt-putt. Holding shift uses a little bit more gasoline, but you go faster. And I can putt-putt my way over to this quest. I've got about 6 minutes left of daylight. Curious to see the desert. I don't know. Maybe we're headed to the desert. I've already been to the burn biome. That's all I've discovered. I've discovered burn biome and the home desert, or the home forest. Oh, little putt-putt. So much better than running. I would say the most important thing to do when we're playing multiplayer is to, like, rush for motorcycles. The desert is northwest. Okay, well, I'm kind of heading west, but mostly heading south. But maybe there's a different biome down here. Probably, if I head south enough. Ooh, what point of interest is this? Yeah, this is a new city. What is this? Here is one of the other quests I have. It's the dog days are over. I don't really need to kill zombie dogs. When you flush, think of us. So, passing gas. The only things I would really stop for is the crack-a-book. The reason crack-a-books are so good is, you know, they're full of books, which you can learn. But I only found pass and goes, stuff like that so far. Also don't have a lot of daylight, but face the bears, drink for free. Oh, this is familiar. And this is the office building I'm going to have to clear. Yay! Alright, let me pick up my bike, because if you don't pick up your bike first, and you start the quest, it will despawn the bike. This is the bear den again. But this time, I have an AK. But I also have a clear, which means I have to kill everything in here to complete this quest. Ooh. Cowboy boots. Strapping them down. Coffee! Yes, I found some coffee and yucca. Coffee! Putridly cold coffee. I like it. Ooh, some tuna. Alright, come on, zombies. I know you're in there. I'll go upstairs to the bears in a moment. I just want to deal with everything down here first. because otherwise I'll have both of them attacking me at the same time. Toot jacket. Scrap. Come on, bust on out of your little... areas. You're dead. You're dead. What brewer brews beer from the inside? I mean, seriously. How dumb do you gotta be? Alright, so I only have a few minutes left of daylight before these zombie bears become super zombie bears. So let's get to it. Is a breeze with the AK. Total breeze. Beer. Acid. Acid's actually a very important crafting material. Loot room. Pistol ammo and some mods. Sledgehammer. More ammo. More consumables. Just a reminder, this is a fetch and clear, so I have to do both. Some armor. That's level 1 armor. I'll just use the rocket launcher parts. Maybe. He's dead. The door is way more reinforced than the walls are. Walls I can get through easy peasy. Alright, my package is still upstairs with all the vultures. But again, with an AK-47, that ain't not much of a problem. Use you. Is this real brick or is this fake brick? That's real brick. Alright, come on, Vulchies. Still haven't cleared everything, or otherwise it would be a yellow check mark. Here's my courier package. And now it should... Oh no, I'm done. Never mind. Take it back. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Wretch! Alright, let's splint myself. No regrets. I finished before nightfall. I'm gonna putt around this city here. See if there's a crack-a-book. Before I head home. But I'll probably just keep clearing and questing throughout the night. Not that I could quest, because I'm not going to be able to pick up a new one. Here's mobile homes. Big apartment buildings. There's two ways to steer. There's either steering with your mouse like this, or there's steering with WAS or A and D, which allows you to look around a little bit. It's a little bit harder to turn. Alright, so fire station. Ooh, look at that up ahead. Mausoleum or graveyard. This is the hospital, isn't it? Poppin' Pills Hospital. That's a big old point of interest. Farm. Well, it's nighttime, but the little mini bike, as underpowered as it is, would easily be able to outpace any zombies. This is what, the survivor camp? I think that's a Shamway on the left. There's landmines here, and I don't think my perk extends to bikes. It's only stepping, so I gotta be careful where I drive. Metalworks. I'll keep looking around. There's no rush to go home because the trader's closed. No Cracker Book. I'm a little sad. I've already searched, so I haven't searched the middle. Cracker Books are sometimes I would say that they're one of the more useful ones. Shotgun Messiah is really good too, but it's hard to clear, especially at night. Theater. I'm sort of curious if my modding of the game has worked. So I'm going to go into the theater. Really, I should go into the bar. But, basement of the church, I could go there. Oh, yeah, that has a lot of books. Where was that church again? Oh, dog boarding grooming? Oh, hell no, not at night. Hey, Rochella. Where's that church? How long has this been going? 2 hours, 20 minutes. It'll only be up for a little bit longer. Alright, it's just random houses. Bob's Cafe. No churches out this way. Where was the church again? East? Yeah, it was east of me. You're right, Damien. I'm heading there. This is weird. Ooh, a light that works. Bye, light. I miss you. Oh, were you expecting RimWorld? This is definitely not RimWorld. 7 days to die, no zombie in sight. Oh, there's a big old buck. You know, I don't really need the food. Live and let live, right? I actually don't know why there are more zombies around. Last night was a horde night, though. And what's my kills at? Almost 500? Just shy of 500 kills? Ooh, there we are. I'm sure there's zombies in here, though. I was looking for a Cracker Book to try to learn some stuff, but I couldn't find any, so... Here I am at the church instead. Alright, churchlings. I'm here. Ooh, a cop. I said, sounding excited. Trust me, it kind of wasn't. Let's reload. Cops are the ones that spit on you. There are 2 churches in this town. Yeah, this was the other one. The reason I'm here is down below, you've got the catacombs? Crypt, whatever you want to call it. And it's got a lot of good books in it. Good learning. Ooh, bullets. I love me bullets. Down below is... Nope, not this way either. I don't mind if I do. Get some FUD. The fabrics are going to help me Hatch up. This is the down below. No, it's not. Alright, I don't know this point of interest, do I? I'm going to scrap some stuff I don't need. Buy lead. Buy jars. I'll just drink that bottled water. I'm trying to make room so that if I keep looting, I don't get very encumbered. Ball safe. Let's pick it. Go up ladder. Right on. Got it. Right after pick this. Broke 1. I think I had, what, 7? Broke 2. Broke 3. Ah, it's cursed. Don't do this to me. There we go. That was worth it. Whole bunch of ammos. Case with Farmer's Almanac, so reduced chance to be lit on fire 25%, and Iron Knuckle schematic. Don't really need that, but I'll learn it. Right, now I sort of know where I am. Pews way up here. I'm going to explore up and then down. Forgot about that iron gables or whatever. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Very much, yes. Ah! Jeez. No one likes you. Did you know that Johnny Cash almost single-handedly extincted the California condor, which is a type of vulture? Yeah, no joke. He literally almost extincted it himself. Okay, fall, don't fall, don't fall. It'd be really funny in the zombie apocalypse if my first death was via falling. So here's the weapons bag. We've got a wood splitter mod. I already have one of those. Wood bow, more AKs, more ammo. I'm gonna scrap those. Shoddy Messiah crate. And this is the loot room. The bell tower, as it were. Scrap those too. And then I'll head down into the crypts afterwards. If I can find them. I leveled up. Ooh, I found a sledge. I'm going to break that down, but a nail gun, which is like the improved hammer. Lets you build real good fast, like. Because those are words. And I got to get through this hardened chest. The church could make for a good bunker, I suppose. Yeah. I think the crypt mausoleums are a little bit better. But if you're in a pinch, there's, you know, a lot of other ways for a Horde Night. How many more picks do I have? 3 more tries? We should be able to get this. Oh my god, that was immediate. Cool. We're through. There's a whole lot of stuff. So, cooling mesh mod, better chest armor than I currently have. I'm going to repair that. Compound bow. Some arrows that I can scrap. And I'm going to need to make some room here. So, first things first, let's make some bandages out of the cloth I have. Throw away the beer, throw away the murky water, throw away the broken glass. Equip this better armor, because I had level 1 on, which means I'm going to take the equipment out of my old one. I'm actually going to scrap the leather armors I have, because I don't really need it. And put in some mods in the new one. And put this new one back on. I don't think I have any free armor mod slots anywhere. Nope. Because otherwise I could put the cooling mesh mod in my other armor. But no, I'm full up. How to free up some more space. I could eat some more. I'm not encumbered yet, so I can roll with it. I have a lot of AKs, though. Alright, how to get down without breaking myself. Very carefully. Alright, let's get on down. And then go back inside. Yeah, if there was a way to donate goods that wasn't drop pods, I'd do it. Because, yeah, I totally accept the immersion breaking problems. They said the only gripe they had with the drop pods is that it breaks immersion. I don't disagree. Ooh, ammo in the caskets. I don't think there's anything else back here, right? Go to basement door. Press cap mod. I don't have space for that. Basement door. I don't remember where the basement door is. Right here? This one? Okay. I'm gonna have to change my... Oh, maybe the sludgy would be good for this. Definitely the correct tool. Why does it sound like people are behind me? Oh, hello. What, are you just dropping by? Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? You just tuning in? I am, looting a church full of zombies at night. I think I've already been here. Yeah, there's... Okay, let's go down then. I want to get my loot on. I'm trying to avoid getting over encumbered too. So I can run if I need to. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put the sledgehammer back into my inventory. And this looks like a metal door. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Uh-oh. That was bad timing. So here is the sometimes full of books catacomb area that is lacking a lot of books. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, aim a little better. Oh, there's a bookcase. And it has a note. Kill the Wabbit challenge. Muffled connectors. I already know that. Art of Mining 6. That gives 50% less damage from things collapsing on my head. Sure. Metal spikes. Sure, I'll learn it. Another challenge. Stag party. Very bad book spawns. That's okay, there's 2 churches, right? I'm not ready to go further down. And just make sure I've got everything from up here first. Some paper. Cool. Nice. Just that out. Well, that's about it for up here. Let me bandage up and head down. Oh, bad. You shall not touch the Dragonborn. Every time I'm down here, I think I'm a Dragonborn all over again. Decapped, except for, you know, slightly different weapons. But hey, Skyrim can be modified pretty much endlessly. So, this is only modded to have a slightly larger backpack, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's mostly vanilla. And it shows my food and water down here too, and temperature. That's all it does. Nothing like looting the dead. Yeah, pretty much all the games I ever play, I play fairly religiously vanilla. And if there is a mod, it's just one big overhaul mod. And no, that's gonna hurt. And that's sort of how I like to play, is minimizing the amount of mods I run. There's so much ammo in these caskets. I mean, I know I have the lucky looter for ammo, but even still. Alright, one of you are still alive. I knew because I'm counting experience. I know how much experience I'm supposed to be getting for killing them, and if I not fall. The amount of shots I miss, I need it. Okay, I'm back up here. Let's get back. Well, it's daytime, but I wasn't really done with this. I don't think I missed. My accuracy's not that bad. I mean, I'm certainly not. Ooh, Magnum. Yeah, I can now make magnums. I mean, I will grant you that I'm not as well honed as I was when I was playing competitive first-person shooters, like, every day. Obviously, I got rusty, but I'm not that rusty. It could be worse. Well, all of these scary zombies down here in the crypt... Oh, yellow... Sure, I'll add that. Are definitely slower now that it's daytime. Except for the ones that are already feral. But I might have looted most of it. There's still parts that I haven't. Like, these crypts go on for a long time, but I'm... Actually, do they? I thought they did more. Am I lost? I'm lost. Aren't there a lot more crypts than this? This seems like an incomplete crypt. I remember going through crypts like a long time. No, that curtain was just over a wall. We got these crypts. And then it forks. I already clear. Okay, now you know what? I'm good. I won't go through these anymore. Let me repair these sledge. No shells in my shotgun. That's a faux pas. Now let's pop on out of here and hit up the other church. Oh, wrong way. Hit up the other church. See what other books it has. Vitamins. I think there's another church around, right? Eat. Oh god, don't collapse. Is this where I was thinking I was going? No. This is the side entrance. I am fairly encumbered. But what I could do is, because I'm not clearing points of interest, I could just store some of this stuff in my bike. Let's want the wood. There we go. Where's the other church? Yes, locations do respawn over time, and then when you start a quest in a location, it automatically immediately respawns. So let's say you have a quest to clear all the zombies out of one of these areas. The moment you start the quest, everything about the location will respawn, like broken walls, all the loot, everything. Everything restarts. And that way, you know, you don't start a quest and immediately finish. Is this the other church? Yeah. Can you occupy a point of interest to keep it from respawning? Yes. So what happens is these... Oh, no, this is the town hall. Does this have books? I don't think I've been in the town hall. I'm going to go in. So what happens is... The problem with the points of interest is if you plan on living in it, if another player starts a quest there, it's going to restart or respawn everything inside your point of interest and basically destroy your entire base, which is a big old problem. You obviously don't want that to happen. But if you're playing with a group that you trust or whatever... Ooh, Hunter's Journal. 10% more against deer. That's kind of worthless, but whatever. You can live in a point of interest, and it's just fine. Because you just agreed never to start a quest in it. And that way, you know, you never lose your base. Zombies don't naturally, like, if you, so there's a concept of a claim block. Let me show you. Land claim block. So zombies aren't going to spawn if you put a land claim block on. What a land claim block does is in multiplayer, it stops other players from basically spawning or being able to build near your... Well, that's not creepy. Land claim blocks stop other players from being able to build within the region that you put a claim block down, so it sort of saves it. This is the same concept that ooh, that's a much better leather hood. The same sort of concept that a lot of similar games have, like Ark, for instance. So you're able to claim an area and keep other players from being able to occupy your space. If they get to your claim block and destroy it, the land claim is gone. Oh yeah, there are some books here. And then also, zombies won't spawn near beds. So if you have a bed down, it stops zombies from spawning near it. Yeah, bedrolls do prevent a little bit of spawning. So if you wanted to occupy a point of interest, you could, with some caveats. One being that other players could start a quest there and destroy your entire base. But, oh, ammo. But, you do, so if you check my settings here, actually I can't show you the settings here, but they're in the options if you do !7 days to die. There's also the time for a point of interest to respawn. And I have it as, actually I don't remember, like 5 days, 7 days, something like that. By default it's like 14 days, or 30 days, I forget what the default is. Points of interest that you don't visit within that period of time, like you don't even go near and enter. I'm not exactly sure how it works. Ooh, lucky looter. Find more medical supplies. Yeah, I should have learned that already. What that does is allows you to the buildings that you've not entered for a long time will respawn and refill full of loot. So the map isn't perfectly static, and not permanently static, which is kind of nice. Oh, hello, little prison jail. So yeah, there. Oh, that's what I needed. Nerdy glasses. Well, it's too bad I didn't find the nerdy glasses a little sooner. So these nerdy glasses allow me to wear them, increase my intellect by 1, and get Motorcycle Maniac, which allows me to manufacture motorbikes. And then I can take off the glasses, and I still have the Grease Monkey. I just didn't have those before. Default is 30 days. All right, thanks. I forgot what the default was. Paper, meds, meds. These meds were lame because they weren't actually meds. It was just grain alcohol. I like how this zombie has a perfectly valid path to get to me, and like can't figure it out. Were they hiding a shiv in the toilet? They were not. What about you guys? No, nothing. 30 days. So yeah, if you, so like let's say you're playing multiplayer and you decide to clear out an entire city. That's like in some corner of the map or something. Let's see if those BDUs. Oh, these BDUs are better than the ones I have on. And then if you don't enter that city for 30 days by default, you could then re-enter the city after 30 days and clear it again, full of loot. But it has to be like a full, complete 30 days of not being there for it to work. But yeah, that way there isn't a finite amount of loot that's in the game. Eventually things will respawn, but you just have to be careful not to double back your tracks. Actually, I'll keep the paper. Paper is useful for making shotgun shells. But yeah, my crosshairs in the zombie's chest and miss. I'm not always aiming for kills. Just kind of running and gunning. If it was a competitive FPS, oh, a cowboy hat mod, I'd be trying to aim a little bit better. Alright, I did decide to keep the paper. The paper is used to make, ooh, I already know this recipe? Seriously? Oh, that's nice. Aloe seed and yucca juice smoothie. That's a really nice one, too. The radioactive machine gun is black. Innocent. Yep. So in like a multiplayer, this game, I would say this game, its PvP is a little lacking. Did I just find a duster? I did. Let me keep that black eye. Dusters are some of my favorite. College jackets are really nice, but dusters protect you really, really well from weather, which can get you killed, dehydrate you, and do all sorts of other bad things. Let me make my duster black. How do I look? Black duster. I look actually less cool than, or you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I haven't really gone into bad, uncomfortable biomes. I'm gonna keep my college jacket on because it makes me. It makes it so that you see my armor. Pretty silly reason to keep it, but whatever. Put the black dye, green dye here. Black dye on my X. Yellow dye on my X. Black dye on Ad's back. Honestly, I should just keep a sledge. Sledgehammers are like the universal, I want to break into this item. They're really bad at harvesting, really good at breaking stuff. I can modify mine up with like wood splitters and stuff so that it can get through doors well. Wooden doors. If you don't want to keep switching tools around, sledgehammers is a nice universal, I'm coming in kind of weapon. Oh, it's unlocked. Ooh, it's the police. Oh, so this wasn't the city hall, it was the police station. My bad, looks the same. Oh, this is the other side that I came in. That was the vault. I came in this way and I already looted all this. Yep. All right. Well, I can bail out of this now. Oh, I never even picked up my bike because it's full of loot. Forgot about that. Open up. Many layers of a barricaded door. There's a lot more of this area that I did not explore, but the stream's almost over, and if I ever want to pick back up from single player, it would help to get back to the base, talk to the trader, put things away. You know, the usual. Never go in that building right there unprepared. That will get you killed real quick. Zombie dogs are kind of dangerous, and unprepared, they'll rip you apart. I'm gonna pop in the booby trap real quick because I'm curious if my game modding worked. Not supposed to have stripper zombies, so if there's a bunch of strippers in here, I'll know how to fix it for later. Oh, floorboards. I was thinking they were landing on me. No, definitely don't see strippers yet. Ooh, medical supplies hidden in the walls. Now that's a sign of a good time. Steroids. I'm now officially encumbered. I don't remember there being so many locked doors in this point of interest. That's kind of new to me. Guess there's a chance that... Alright, I would say, yeah, I've probably sufficiently modded out the strippers, because I don't see any strippers. Yeah, the vending machines do glow. What color is this? Brown? Pick it. What can I put the brown dye into? Nerdy goggles, I guess? Glasses, whatever they are. Oh, weapon light. That's not bad. Throw that on my AK. Don't think I have enough picks. I have one pick. I'm almost certainly not going to get through that with the one. Oh, wow. My guns are full of mods. They have no more slots. Well, I'll try, but my pick's going to break. I'm not that lucky. Most buildings are pretty good. I mean, what makes for a good Horde Night is, yeah, I'm not going to bother picking through that. Only one way in or fewer ways in and out. So that you can't get, you don't have zombies coming in every door. Another thing that makes a good point of interest is the walls are concrete or strong material. These are sort of weak concrete, so this point of interest would fail relatively quick. So maybe first Horde Night, your first one ever, it would be okay. But after your first one, this place is gonna get overrun pretty easily. Now, I guess it would be, I don't know how possible it would be in multiplayer, but it would be fun to attempt to really never build anything, to just sort of squat everywhere. But the game doesn't scale very well, so you would very easily get overrun. There's a challenge. There's a point of interest in this game that is called Dijon Tower. It's a giant tower, and there's sort of an ongoing challenge to try to live in Dijon Tower, which is a giant tower, and never leave it. I have a pickaxe, but I just don't want to bother. It'll take too long. There's a no crafting challenge. There's a bunch of different types of challenges that we could try to keep things spicy. But for the first playthrough, it's just going to be standard multiplayer with a little bit harder difficulty than vanilla. Like double the Horde Nights and, stuff like that. My little putt-putt. Alright, so the trader is definitely closer than the airdrop. I'm also sort of tempted to take a look at the airdrop too. So there's like the no building challenge, the no crafting challenge, the living in Dijon Tower only challenge. There's a bunch of mods that do difficulty overhauls of here. I mean, at the end of the game, at the end of the day, you can turn up the difficulty in this to basically make it impossible. You could loot, check, you could make everything nightmare speed and make the loot abundance basically 0, and the net result would be essentially you could not survive, or it just, you could essentially make this game not fun to play if you made it difficult enough. As strange as that sounds, but yeah, I mean, you could crank up the difficulty really any number of ways and make it somewhat impossible. And, if you want to play that way, that's fine. Totally legit. It just might not be as entertaining because at some point, you're just suffering, right? I mean, there is a breaking point there where you're no longer playing, you're just sort of suffering the consequences of high difficulty. So, in my opinion, it's important to strike a nice balance so that you are challenged, but you're not overwhelmed. I would say that's fundamentally the balance. Because if you're constantly overwhelmed, it's not fun. And if you're under-challenged, it's not fun. So it's finding that nice middle ground, and that's where you want to be. That's where you want to live. That makes sense to you. Yeah, fist only challenge or melee only. That works until a point. Melee only, I mean, you'd basically have to design your base to be exploiting zombie AI at some point to allow you to survive. I'm not complaining. I mean, all challenges are valid to some degree or another. Some are just not fun. Try to air this. Take air. Was that a helmet light? Oh, that's a helmet light. I'm an idiot. I was trying to put that on my weapon, but it's a helmet light. So we could put that on my little... There we go. Now I have a flashlight.
Holy sh... Well, you've proved me wrong. Now take your reward and get the hell out of here.
First aid bandage or a really nice stump baton. I'll do the stump baton. I'll pick up a new job, even though I'm not going to end up doing it.
I'm going to make you... It's a deal. disappoint me, and you'll find yourself on the wrong end of a rope.
Selling the stuff I don't need. There's so much stuff I don't need.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
Yeah, Fist only Horde Knight is a real problem. Yeah, I'm down to after the multiplayer series runs its course to try out some challenges. I think the multiplayer series, we're not going to really have any challenges, not specifically. Plus, I'd like to leave it to the people I'm playing with to have some sort of agency about what they want to do and how they want to play. I don't want to foist a challenge on them that they don't want to undertake, is I guess what I'm trying to say. With that said, once the multiplayer series, and this will be a while, once the multiplayer series sort of runs its course, we could certainly think about undertaking some challenges. Decide on the group what we would like to think about undertaking, and then leaving it to a public vote about what we end up choosing would be totally appropriate, I would say. So right now, I'm just putting the rest of my resources away for ending this stream. So if you have any questions for me, now would be really the time to ask. Questions about the game or anything like that. The change of schedule will be, I'll post that soon. I need a post about the time changes and all that. But that will be online in due time. I don't have more details about that at the moment. I mean, I do have the time. It will be 8 to 11 on the on Monday and Tuesday. But other than that, no, not so much. Guess there's more parts I can sell. I didn't do any of those little challenges, those side challenges, those book challenges, because they don't really yield. If you take a look down here, they don't really yield money. So the fetch and clear yields almost 7,000 XP and 1,800 dukes. And those little side challenges is 500 XP, 300 dukes. They're quick, but they're not that lucrative. Like the hunting wabbits is, a tenth of the benefit that the main quests are. So if you could crank out the main quests quickly, it's not all that necessary. So yeah, you can link your base designs in Discord. The base design I have in mind is with all of the multiplayer. A lot of base designs in this game don't really consider multiplayer before, as important, I guess. So I generally don't incorporate other people's designs because they're not good multiplayer designs. They don't incorporate other people into their concepts. But with that said, I'm not knocking your design before seeing it. I'm definitely up to see, what anyone has to design, but let me put this down. I just tried to punch my own bike. I think I did. Is there a goal in this game? Queen Jen asks. Sort of. Surviving. Trying not to die. So, like, right now, I am 537 and 0. I've killed 536 zombies, and I've not yet died. There are, it depends. It depends on what it's a sandbox game, so you sort of make up your own goals. So, you could play this game dead is dead, hardcore mode, or whatever. If you were playing hardcore mode, then obviously it would be to never die. You could try to get your game state up to some ridiculously high number. That's another perfectly valid goal. Yeah, it's sort of open-ended. So what I'm going to do is end my stream here. I'm nicely supplied. I am, this series has run its course. The next time I air this will be 8 p.m. on Monday, and it will be multiplayer with some of the people in the channel here. If you have any tips, tricks, questions, feedback, anything like that, drop me a line in chat or on Discord, ideally. And I hope to see you either tomorrow for the Wardens of Eriador or Sunday. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the 7 Days to Die